Hi guys, hello everyone, hello clients, and welcome to another video. Today we are just checking everything that we're doing since the beginning of these videos, and let's just continue actually. So quite a few things we have to share over here today. We have the euro against the pound and also the gold. These are the only two we are looking at the moment because we already checked the euro against the AUD or against the Australian dollar, if you're not familiar with. But since we've done that already, we've played a little game and we are continuing to do so on the two other markets that we are in. Actually, we did not open, in terms of the game, the little game that we're doing, we did not open any trades yet. So I'll leave the game for another video, because I think it will be very much useful, the next information that I can provide to you all, which is the hunt for another market that can probably have potential. This one requires me to take lots of consideration, lots of things. That includes the analysis on the chart, as well as the analysis on the volatility, as well as the analysis on volume, as well as analysis on the ATR or average true range, and also the analysis on the flux data. So I have to take all that in consideration, but for the sake of this little game, I will not be using most of them. I will just be using pure analysis, chart analysis, and a little bit of flux as well, because those are the two main things that I use to do the decision making. All right. So with that being said, let's just check the two markets that we've been. This is the euro against the pound. As you can see, we are still running on profit, although it's just a tiny little bit. We had actually a push through since Friday, so since last week pretty much, and then we have here a profit of 0.42%, but we have been running on profit down to 0.77, which is really nice for a trade. I'm not looking for closure on this trade anytime soon, because I do believe we have the euro to go a little shorter, based on the current situation that we have around the world, and based on some of the news that I've actually talked about in one of the videos, which is the Forex news site. I think I've shown it's a Forex Factory. I'm pretty sure I've shown that in previous videos. But anyway, what we can tell is that we're still running on profit on euro against the pound, so we have nothing to worry about. We just can leave it over there and had it sit for a while. What it does worry me, it's not really a worry, it's just something that I take consideration, is this recent lower high, as you can see over here. So this recent lower high tells me that the market have a potentially to be still running on the bullish side. So with that being said, I think that can probably be a trade that it's either for our profit or can be either for closure on the break-even point, which is the break-even point, if you don't know, is the point that you don't lose and you don't get any profit. You just close right at the point where you open the trade. Now, here's something that's going to depending on your broker. They do charge fees for different openings of contracts. So for example, I had some openings on the gold and I was paying fees as well when I'm losing, of course, and when I'm winning, I receive the fee. So that's a good thing that the gold does. And that's the only two things that I might be looking for on the market: closing on break even, because I don't think it's going to be very much important for me to keep going on this market, even though it creates a high. So that's one of the things. And the other thing is the gold. So let's take a look on that. And the gold, we pretty much on the last video I spoke about how we would just close on if you come back, of course, we were going to close on the break-even point because we were running on a loss over here. But then, not all of a sudden, but this couple of days since Monday, and now it's also Tuesday, but it's still 4 a.m. on a Tuesday, so that's pretty much the time I wake up to check up the market and everything. So, with that being said, the gold, yeah, let me just bring my brain here to work. I didn't drink enough coffee today, that's apparently. Anyway, let's take a look at that, shall we? What do we have? What the market have been doing? The market, we've been running on the very bullish since Monday, since last week, so pretty much since Wednesday last week, and now we are running on profit again. We did not suppress the lower price that we had last week, which is the point of 1970. So that's a point where I consider, if you break this point, okay, we continue to run the trade. If it doesn't, I already set the profit take to be on break even. So in which case we don't lose money at all. That's the two main things we have here, is the euro against the pound. That's running on profit, but if it doesn't go the way we like it, we close on break even, and also the same situation here on gold. Although we did talk about how we would close it on break even over here, but since we have the 4 hours told me that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 massive shorts, not massive short, but shorts enough to go back to the lowest point since last week and the week prior, which was the 26th of October, and then again on the 1st of November, and then now again on the 7th of November. So those are the points that I consider low, this one, and also now. If by any chance we check up the market and see that it's going against our position, we could check that, of course, on the 15-minute chart. We can see now that starting to consolidate a little bit over here. So that's 15 minutes. The price is still, actually, that's since 2:45 on the 2:45. Yeah. So now it's 4. So it's about 2 hours now. 2 hours. Yeah. 2 hours, something like that. It's been now consolidating the price. You can see that we have been running on the short, on the bear side earlier, but now we've come to a situation that we have actually 3 or 4 points little here. That is now considered our low in a 15-minute chart. That's not important really. The 15-minute I don't respect that much, because well, it's something that you shouldn't be respecting any of the price that goes on the very short term, like 15 minutes and stuff. I do consider the daily and the 4 hours to be more consistent to what my style of trading is. But since that, we're still running on profit as well on the gold, so I would say, why not? Let's leave it over there. Let's leave it running on profit, and let's see how it goes. It's been very well 2 days now on short. One is minus 73%, and the other one is running on minus 28%. So that's something to keep in mind. If we break this point, we continue the trade. If it doesn't, we just close on break even. That's all we need to do. Managing the trade is the best thing that you can do, and it's something that it's really important. That's why I keep talking about this, because if you don't manage your trade, you're not gonna do much. The oil, I've been looking at the oil so far, and it's looking promising actually. The daily can tell me more than any other combined, like the 4 hours and stuff. So for me, in preparation, what do? Is I take a look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart tells me more about the price than the other combined. So we're looking for 2021, and we are looking at a very minimum actually. The price since 2021 has moved about what, 81.93%. So it's not a lot. I mean, it is a lot considering that the other types of markets we consider 1% a lot, but on this one, not that much. And we can tell that as well by the fact that it changed a lot weekly by week. For instance, this one 16%, this candle only is 9%. So the small candles, for instance, this one is barely 0.5%. So look at the size of this one. It's 0.5%. So that's something also to keep in mind. So I already checked the 2 points that I think are most important and the points that we need to keep in mind. I will set up an alarm soon as I consider those the most important one, because I didn't finish my study, and because of that I'm not going to do anything until then. So let's take a look on the daily, and as well we can see that we've been short while, and that's really good. It tells us a lot. And I think that's it for now. Next video I'll probably show how to hunt a little, not a little, but how to hunt markets for good opportunities. And I think the flux is the only thing that is extremely important for me. It's something that I've been working on for quite a while now, and has paid off quite well. So I'll check up on that later, and as well as some market analysis that can show potential on only the chart analysis. So that's really good as well. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I see you on the next video. Bye bye.